Yeah, obviously the big rematch, if he gets past Ortiz, would be with Tyson Fury. Did you get a chance to check out his previous fight with Wilder?
No, I heard it was terrible. But I heard, I didn't see it. I seen a glimpse of his eye. And I'm like, we fight a bum and you get that done. I mean, well, anything can happen in a fight. But, well, he don't want to fight Deontay Wilder, so he was not going to fight nobody no time soon until I cut it.
How long does a cut like that normally need before it's, I guess people were saying like if he fights in a tough fight, there's a chance it can reopen.
Oh, no doubt.
And it can cause him problems.
He's going to need about a year off.
A year away from tough competition or just off from
boxing.
So.
Because if somebody hit you hard and you got a headgear on, you still going to feel it.
Wow. So going into this, rematch with Deontay, there's a chance that if he gets hit enough, it can split open. And it'll be just that times two, seeing the fact that he's fighting with a.
But I tell him go for the scar. Go right for that scar. Boom.
Now I do want to go back a little bit before I let you go on some of the old school boxing. I definitely want to help a lot of people kind of pick up certain fights. If they're getting into the sport. You mentioned Benitez, you sparred Tommy Hearns at the age of 17, and there's tons of Ali documents out there. Is there any type of fighters or fights that, for maybe even hardcore fans that should know and need to know that aren't really glamorized, as much as like before Horseman's era or the, certain traditional fights that everyone goes to? Is there anything that stands out?
Great fights?
Fights, fighters, such.
Well, you look at fights like Sugar Ray Robinson and what's his name?
The Jake LaMotta?
Jake LaMotta. It was tough fights. But Ray Robinson, he was shining in that fight. Did all kind of stuff. It looked good, but then you got Muhammad Ali. Here's a guy who I was at the fight when he fought Frazier at the Garden.
Was the first one?
Yeah. And I'm like, wow. This man danced 15 rounds, moving, constantly moving. And Frazier's constantly coming. He's constantly pounding. And I'm like, wow. But you don't look at, you're looking at the fight, you're like, wow. Well, I'm thinking about, he's tired. I know they gotta be tired. But all he's dancing and moving and still, I'm like, wow. You gotta be in great shape for that. And I'm thinking as a kid, I'm 7 years old. I went out, I'd seen tape videos of him. Excuse me. He used to run in army boots. I got army boots, I ran in army boots. I figured I'm gonna run like Muhammad Ali, I'm gonna do the same.
You ran in army boots?
I got army boots, I used to run in army boots. And maybe gonna make you tired. I'm like, I don't know. He danced for a little time. And then you're on the ropes, do different things, and I'm like, it's a different, it's a whole, you don't see nothing even close to that.
What's real interesting is that you bring up Muhammad Ali, and he had these fights like Thrilla Manila and Ray Robinson. He had a fight where essentially, I believe, he couldn't continue because it was so hot.
Right.
Andy Ruiz and Joshua, they're going to be in Saudi Arabia, and there was a fight not too long ago. It was an MMA fight, and they mentioned the arena, everything. It was just hot, even as the reporters. One of the fighters in the octagon said, "Hey, I'd rather be in here than you guys out there in the suit." Seeing those like Thrilla Manila fights where it's like in the Philippines so hot.
Right.
You think that's going to play a factor into the Joshua Ruiz rematch? Seeing that the climate, maybe if they don't create a kind of an indoor arena that's cool.
Because you can go out there you can go out there and spar and for months. You're not gonna get acclimated that fast, you know. And but he's not gonna beat Ortiz. Ruiz. He's not gonna beat him.
Do you think, like, because it's just one of those things where it's like it was pretty common back then to fight outdoor arenas. It's kind of, now, how do you even? You said you can go over there, you can get acclimated, you can try, just nothing you can do.
No. And once you in the dressing room, you come out, you're gonna feel that all that heat's gonna hit you, this humidity, whatever it is, gonna come out. So you start moving around, you start sweating.
Have you fought in like a hot arena or an outdoor arena situation where like the sun's beaming on you or the temperature is hot? Do you remember a time?
Well, I was in the amateurs fighting out here outside. It was hot, but no, not as hot as that. That's gonna be real hot out there.
And then I guess overall, just like leading to the end of this interview, is there anything that you want us fight fans to know about you and what's upcoming for your training career?
I'm still training. I'm working with this kid now, Dominique Crowder. He's like 120 pounds. Good little fighter from Baltimore, Maryland. I want to know as a pro right now. He was a great amateur fighter. He was a world champion amateur fighter. And working with him and trying to move him up to the, to the championship position.
Look, I appreciate the time as always. I'm excited to see you in the corner of Deontay Wilder's next fight, up and coming, and then definitely wish the best for you and for the rest of your fighters. And thank you so much.
Thank you.